When I first installed my endless pool, one of the things I was curious about was how it was going to affect the timing of my breathing. When you're in the swimming pool, you might take a breath into the side but be unaware of any errors that are occurring within your stroke. And it's true to say that if something's going to go wrong with each stroke, it'll go wrong when you're taking a breath. Now the great thing about the endless pool is you've got that constant velocity to swim against. So you'll know right away if something's going wrong, because you might start to drift backwards within the pool, or you might find you fall out of the flume in response to when you're taking a breath. Typical things such as crossing over in front of the head, very, very common when you take a breath. And in an endless pool, because it's a very narrow flume, if you do that, you'll typically come out of the flume and it'll feel quite awkward for you. Now, whilst this might feel frustrating at first, if you think about it, it's an excellent opportunity for you to learn how to improve your freestyle swimming. Timing of the stroke or timing of the breath is also critically important as well. A lot of people reach the front of the stroke and then remember, oh, turn my head to take a breath. But in doing so, they'll use the lead hand to push down to prop their head up out of the water. And that's very, very wasteful of energy. As this hand is traveling forwards over the top of the water, the head should be rolling in line with the body rotation, so your face pops out of the water that little bit earlier. So what I want you to try is next time you pop into your endless pool, start swimming freestyle and actually think about turning your head to roll to breathe just that little bit earlier. Almost envisage the opposite hand, so if you're going to breathe to your left, envisage the right hand traveling forwards over the top of the water, and as it's passing your head, you want to be turning away from that hand, not allowing it to reach full extension before you turn to take a breath. It's a very common problem, this one, but it can really improve your swimming and your mechanics, your efficiency in the water if you get that right. I'll give it a little try now. So that's correct timing, and whilst I'm not a fan of dummying up a stroke, which not really the way I swim, what I'm going to show you now is what would happen if you did leave your timing of your breathing a little bit too late. So I'll try to artificially recreate this for you. Here we go. Quite awkward, as I'm sure you would agree. What I was finding was that by turning my head to breathe too late, I was getting a little bit of a mouthful of water. I was getting pushed back by the end of this pool because of this constant velocity, and to make up for it, I was suddenly having to kick quite hard. All of those things are very wasteful of my energy. So when you're next in the pool, turn your endless pool on, set it to a comfortable pace, and make sure that when you take a breath and you return your head back down into the water, you're still in exactly the same spot. It's one of the great things I love about endless pools. Thanks for watching, swimmers. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to the channel below, and also consider checking out our Swim Smooth Guru at the link below too.